Hey, hi, hello, hello, what is up, what is good? It is that time once again. The previous season of anime is ending and the new one is beginning, which means it's time for my favorite video going through the next season and picking out shows to watch. Last season turned out pretty good. I didn't get to watch a lot of the shows I planned to that I really hoped to, but the shows I did see were fantastic and I enjoyed them a lot, and I'm excited to share all those thoughts in a anime review video, which will hopefully come out soon as well. But the next season, I don't know. I don't know really anything about it. This is going to be pretty fresh to me. All of the shows that I know are kind of like on the horizon are multiple seasons ahead. So I don't know if that's just that this season is kind of slim pickings or if there's going to be a lot of great surprises. So let's head over to AniChart and find out. We'll zoom in again, take a look at stuff one at a time, sort everything by popularity, and already we get something I'm pretty excited for, the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched the first season of this. I enjoyed it a lot. Just good old solid shonen fun. Really taking like a modern approach, I think, to like shonen writing and world building and stuff, while still having some really kind of gnarly classic elements that reminded me of like Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, the era of shonen where things were allowed to get really nasty and gory and stuff sometimes too. This second season, so I watched that and then I ended up reading the manga. Now I read the manga week by week and I'm all caught up. It's been a blast as well. It feels like we're kind of entering an end game with it, which is exciting. I just noticed my mic is like peaking like crazy. I'm gonna set it up a little better and turn it down a bit. Okay, that seems better. Just seems like crazy loud right now. Maybe I need to adjust this. This is professional YouTubing. We're figuring this stuff out on the fly. Yeah, this seems okay. Sorry if your eardrums were getting blown out at the start of the video, but hopefully this is better. Anyway, so the flashback is, or the second season is a flashback showing our beloved Gojo Sensei in his high school life, the origin of his amazing powers and such. And this was one of my favorite major arcs in the manga. I just love Gojo as a character. It was like a real treat to just kind of see such a Gojo-centered arc. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it'll be really great, and Mappa will have many chances to show off their animation skills for these like really over-the-top, really supernatural fight scenes. Next, we have some isekai shit that I don't care about. This is like jobless isekai adventures. And the studio that did this did Onimai as well. And a lot of people that watched Onimai were like, what is this? This is what they made instead of second season of Jobless Isekai? Or whatever. Because this got like really popular. Because Onimai had such amazing production, I assume this also has pretty amazing production. Obviously, like, very different. I don't know. I don't know how like degenerate it is. Onimai was like off the charts for degeneracy. This might be a little more reasonable, but you never know with isekai. I still have no interest in it because of that one word. I just don't think I can ever care about an isekai again. This is a side story compilation of Horimiya, which was a pretty popular series, I think. I watched a little bit of it. I enjoyed it all right, but the pacing was like super cracked out. I don't know why, but it seemed like they were trying to adapt like the entirety of the manga in like a one core anime series, and it just was so frantic and like things just bounced from like sequence to sequence to sequence, chapter to chapter to chapter, with no like real breathing room, and that was too much for me. But I was enjoying the characters and stuff, so I think at some point I'll read the manga. I wonder if they're going to be as ambitious with this, or if they can kind of take an easier pace if it's just like side stories Probably like Tankobon extras or something, who knows. But yeah, strange choice. More Bleach. This is the adaptation of the final arc. It's like cool that they're coming back at it, finishing all this stuff up. I actually quite like the final arc of Bleach. You know, at that time, I had kind of been experiencing some like fatigue with the series. Just sort of seemed like ass pull after ass pull. It seemed like various aspects of it Kubo was phoning in. And there's like complaints you can make about this arc as well along those lines, but I really liked. I think Kubo's strengths are like character design, character writing, and essentially this was an opportunity for him to introduce like 26 new characters. We just have like a super straightforward plot, good guys versus bad guys, a lot of really cool fight scenes, transformations, superpowers. It was just like teeing himself up for like the stuff that Bleach excels at, and then hitting a solid hit with it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it, but it's like neat. More Masamune-kun no Revenge. I don't care about that. It's a harem rom-com kind of thing, it appears. Okay, first original non-sequel thing. Zom 100. Zombie ni naru made ni shitai 100 no koto. Zombie apocalypse comedy thing. Alright. Okay. This is kind of like a fun premise. I like the framing of the apocalypse is just kind of a setting to do all of this other crazy stuff instead of like an innate focus on we have to survive. We have to make tough choices. The real enemy is the humans. What are we gonna eat? Like, I don't know. That sort of stuff is like so played out and so disheartening and just like it's never really been. Only in Gaku Garashi did I enjoy watching that. And pretty much every other time I'm like so sick of it. So this looks more interesting. It's a manga. Got a shovel, just like Gaku Garashi. That's not what I meant to search for. Oh, goodness. We got Suggestive and Gore. Bucket List of the Dead. Okay, fun. Pretty good ratings. Active scanlations. Interesting that these chapter lengths vary significantly. This is just 3. This is 4. Oh, I guess it's either 3 or 4. Okay. See if we have any cred here. A lot of stuff I've never heard of. And some more stuff I haven't heard of. Okay, sure. We got Booba on the volume cover. Let's look at the volume covers. Maybe this will be a relatively spoiler light. See, it looks like your etchiness is a theme, but they're like really colorful. We got like a motorcycle. We got some sort of dinosaur. Like fun outfits. I don't know. So far this season is like pretty slim pickings, so I'm inclined to want to give this a try. This is the only anime by this studio. Let's see if we can investigate the studio a little more. Okay, so they've been involved with like doing relief animation for some other series, including some ones that have like pretty good productions, so that's something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really inclined to give this a try just because we have so little else. Oh god, this just won't end. I have a friend who's up to date with the manga and shares with me the horrifying developments happening within. This is just like the stupidest, most depraved series ever now, and I have no hope for it ever becoming any more sane or better. Oh, hey! Well, this is getting an anime. I just read this. I'm up to date with this now. I read it over the course of like 3 days. It's just a very lovely little rom-com that in a big climactic moment made me cry. And when I started crying, I was like, wow, this was like affecting me a lot more than I thought it would. Premise, very simple. This girl has terrible, terrible vision and is constantly forgetting her glasses. Her helpful seat neighbor is helping her out more and more. They develop this very cute relationship. Get closer and closer. We got some side characters. We got some adventures. We got a little school trip. We got a little do this, a little do that. It's a lot of fun. It's really nice. The art style is very cute and fluffy. Why is this looking so bad? Oh, Gohans. Wait. Is this who I think it is? Huh. Yeah, they made Handshakers. This is one of the worst animated shows I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like nauseating. It reflects like absolutely no understanding of like camera work and is just the most disorienting mess. The plot was like stupid too, but I don't know. I remember watching it because Flip Flappers had just come out the previous season and like completely blew me away out of nowhere. And then I was like, oh, this is like another studio I've never heard of. And Handshakers kind of sounds like Flip Flappers. And I was like, let's give it a try. And it was so bad. Yeah, that does not fill me with confidence. Granted, that was like 6 years ago now. So they've had a lot of time to improve. But I haven't heard of like any of these. They all have... Well, this has okay reviews. Not that these reviews really mean anything, because people on the site have terrible taste. Yeah. This looks way better than I thought. Probably just the resolution of your eyes is bad. Maybe it's just the shaders mod that makes it look good. Bro, this ain't Minecraft. What the fuck you mean shader mod? Yeah, I don't know. Morbidly curious and actively pessimistic. We'll watch an episode at least and see if it's Handshaker's tier. Oh boy, this is the sort of stuff my girlfriend is always reading. Nobles, arranged marriages, get treated like shit for like 80 chapters, and then eventually the dude shows a little bit of warmth. I don't know. I can't get into it, especially if it's like a period drama. There's just so many layers of like, I just don't care about this or this or this. But she really likes them. And I don't know. I'm sure they have their own charm, but not for me. Yeah, this looks like the exact sort of stuff she's reading. Maybe she's heard of this one. Good reviews. Really good reviews. Fantasy X Marriage, historical romance drama, supernatural. This again, it's just like so ideal. I'm definitely gonna ask her if she's heard of this one. Bunch of stuff I haven't heard of. Sure. And some stuff I haven't heard of. Okay. Well, again, we're in Slim Pickens mode. This is the manga. The Studio Kinemata Circus is like Citrus, sorry? They did something that I was interested in. Oh, Shoujo Kakeki. Made in Abyss. Yeah, they make good stuff. Review Starlight. Yeah. I was like, why have I never pronounced this before? It's because I call it Review Starlight. Yushiki Kumamiko. Ping Pong Girls, which is one of the most underrated series of all time. Yeah, this is a good studio. These are all like bangers. All the ones I've seen at least. And now they are making this genre of which I have been exposed only via my girlfriend, who I have no natural interest for this. But it's Slim Pickens. Like, am I going to watch that, or am I going to watch the 5th season of a show that I haven't watched any of? I am interested in this show. I say this every time. It does seem really good, and it seems very up my alley with all the literary references and stuff, you know. Sort of thing excites me, and if the action is really good, the characters are really good. Just hasn't happened. Oh, more of this. Huh. I'm surprised this isn't more popular. So I'm behind on this. I watched the first TV run, and then I started watching the sequel series that came out a couple seasons ago, and I just didn't finish it. I just didn't get a chance. But I like this series. I don't know. It's like fun. Oh, I was just pooping on Isekai before. Reverse Isekai is fine. Reverse Isekai is great. You reverse all the things that make it bad and instead make it fun. We got a demon lord working at McDonald's. Who doesn't want to see that? We got one babe running around as like an office lady. Oh, guess what? She was the hero destined to beat the demon lord back in the fantasy world. That's a lot of fun. I don't know. The animation's really good too. Just very lively, over-the-top character animation, which I love. So I would like to get to this, but not anytime soon. Okay. This one is like a roller coaster for me. Mind Game of Lies and Deceit, good. Academy Island, students battle in games to win stars, medium. Opening their prestigious title, 7-star, kind of interesting. Actually, this is all pretty okay, but then we get like ecchi. That's like, I guess that's really the main thing that I'm just like, I suppose this is like, what was that other series that everybody liked? Where it was just like games based, but it was super ecchi. Maybe they also produced it if we scroll back. Oh, it was quite popular, you know? There was like a movie. It wasn't Date A Live. But I associate in my head a little bit with Date A Live. Oh, you know. Anime, movie, game. No, that's not... I saw this recently, though. I love this movie a lot. I got to see it in theaters, which was great. It has the word game in it. Honey's Anime. This is just gonna bug me. It's not important, because this series never interested me. And this series doesn't really interest me either. You know, it's not like Fukumoto, okay? It's not... What's it called? It wasn't called New Game. That's the Slice of Life series. It was like something game. Oh my lord, this is gonna drive me crazy. I had really fan servicey stuff. If I had anime, movie... There was a movie too. That's why I'm searching movie, because I assumed the movie would be easier to find. But let's try anime series about games, fan service. None of these. Was it actually Date A Live? Am I just forgetting what Date A Live is about? These are JRPGs. I don't want game. I want. What the frick was this called? How do I find this? Is there like a similar? Oh my god, it's impossible. Okay, well, let's investigate this a little bit, and maybe it'll come to me as I do so. Ooh, not a ton of reviews though, and not a ton scanlated, so maybe we can't really take this to the bank. Nothing I've heard of. If we look in the comments, maybe somebody will be like, hey, this reminds me of blah blah blah. Okay. Not useful. It's something game. Okay, I give up. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It looks kind of dumb, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyone where there's a bunch of people posing like this with swords, I really, it's so hard for me to care. It's a manga, all right. What's the manga score? If it's not over like 8.8, it's gonna be hard for me to care. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Magic Academy, Dark Secrets, that action. More Rurouni Kenshin. Again, I'm kind of surprised that this is relatively low in the popularity compared to some of the other stuff we've seen. I was never into the series, and therefore I face no moral dilemma upon learning that the author is a huge scumbag pervert. So I personally have no qualms continuing to not really care about this series. Honestly, I probably would like it a lot because I like this era of shonen. And I know that Oda worked as an assistant on Rurouni Kenshin, and thus I imagine, even if it's not like actually similar to One Piece, it's something that informed Oda's ideas of shonen, and in that sense, I think it could be valuable and interesting. But you know what? Whatever. Oh, I was actually interested in the first season of this. It looked cute, and then I didn't get to it, and now there's more, and I probably won't get to it either. Oh, reborn as a vending machine, I wander the dungeon. This is the notorious Isekai series, cited alongside finding toilets in the other world as like, has Isekai gone too far? And the answer is yes, Isekai has gone too far. But these stupid novelty ones are actually like way more interesting to me than your typical Isekais. I don't know. I'm like so curious about it. Because I want to know, like, they carry it around on, like, straps. Do I want to know? Do I care? Do I even care? Is there any way that I could care? I just like the title. It's just funny to me, conceptually. You know, I do actually like the Isekai Toilet series, though. Because you learn about the history of toilets and plumbing and sanitation in the real world, which is an interesting history. And I also kind of like, you know, they don't have to be isekai, and typically they're not, but series like Dungeon Meshi, where it's like kind of taking traditional fantasy stuff and then figuring out kind of like other applications of it and stuff. So I am actually a fan of that one, even though it's widely disparaged, the finding toilets in another world. But I don't think this is gonna like have stuff like that. It looks like a very traditional isekai, and then you just have a vending machine. The novelty is already wearing off. Another academy training future heroes. It's the same thing as all the others. Again, gonna have to see a very high score here for me to be interested. And you can call me like midwit or whatever for relying so much on scores, but MangaDex I think is pretty unique in that, yeah, and that the people who like rate these series are pretty invested, because this isn't like your first choice manga reading site. This is kind of like the manga reading site for manga nerds and stuff. And people seem actually pretty intentful with their ratings. Even though there is a lot of like 10 spamming and 1 spamming to like try to correct, the fact that there is a correcting factor in the first place is like kind of interesting. I don't know. In the end, it's a laziness thing. I could investigate it more on my own, but I don't really have a reason to. Okay, it's not isekai. It's not fantasy. It's not a magic academy. It's not protecting. It's not boobs. Well, I guess there is boobs, but it's something. It's an office worker rom-com. Oh, I've seen this before. I don't really know anything about it. This could go on the to read list. Yeah. I've seen some stuff about this. Whoa! Oh, I'm signed out. Look at that. We'll put this on the to read list at least, because a lot of things are appealing to me. Project number 9. It's not a studio I'm familiar with. These are not generally works I'm familiar with. Oh, this is like low tier character. Tomozaki-kun. A lot of people like that one. And this, which is what it is. I don't know. The pickings are slim. I think this is going to make a list on the basis of that. Doga Kobo series, fantasy world, fantasy slice of life. Yeah, this is already like a slam dunk because we just have so little left, and I love Doga Kobo. We'll hit it up on MangaDex, see how we're looking here. And we're looking good! Looking good! Scanlation's not active, but it made it to 12 volumes and counting. I don't know any of these. Same person. Yeah, this could be really good. I have every reason to think this is good. I generally like all Doga Kobo shows. The manga to this anime makes my heart flutter. I like it. The religious aspect could be kind of interesting. I like that it's, low fantasy. I like these little flourishes around the poster. Okay. It's something. It's something. It's something. What? I've never heard of such a thing before. Demon King. The title. And this, which means like, omae wa nani something. What kind of like genius are you, I think? Helk. The title is weird. We'll investigate this one a little bit. It sounds awfully generic, but it's so generic that it kind of feels like, oh, maybe this is like a classic that I'm just not aware of. Wow. Really, really high score. Wow. Huh. Okay, I don't know. It's like kind of interesting because the score is so high. And ran for a solid 12 volumes. I don't know. Once again, it's like we're not comparing it to our best right now. We're comparing it to what we got. The studio has done Symphogear, okay. That has fun production. Nanbaka, I've heard, has really crazy production. So this is like tantalizing. It's something. It's something. We'll put it on the list. It's something. Dark Gathering. OLM, I don't typically like their stuff. Like, it's mostly kid stuff, and then Summertime Render, I wasn't really... Oh, but they did do Komi-san. A Studio of Contrasts. Yeah, they did Odd Taxi, too. Studio of Contrasts. But this premise doesn't sound that interesting to me. It is a manga. Let's check out the manga. Well, like, I'm down for a spooky show every now and then. Pretty good reviews. Actively scanlated. That's a good sign. It's got a fan base. 12 volumes. Searching for the spirit who's taking away your mother. Not mentioned at all. Oh, here we go. Alright. Well, and Atelier Anime. I played one of these games a long time ago. I played one of them on the DS, I'm pretty sure. I think. Unless I'm getting my franchises mixed up. Okay, whatever. Rom-com. Okay. It's a manga, unsurprisingly. This looks kind of familiar. Maybe I've seen this before. Not great reviews. Harem Tag. Didn't get too much adapted. I guess because it's a light novel adaptation. This person has done pretty much all anthologies before. I don't know. I don't see a lot here to give me hope. Kinmoza had fine production, but most of these are like kind of lazy production. Yeah. Isekai. Oh, that's me. Okay. Oh, this is it's the Love Live Sunshine Girls, like, get isekai'd or something. And it's just like a dream that one of the girls is happening. This project was initially teased as an April Fool's joke, and then it became real. Okay, sure. I don't know. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's fun. I wasn't ever like that attached to the Love Live girls in Sunshine. I like Yoshimaru, the pairing of this girl and Hanamaru. And there's some really cute doujinshi. Blah blah blah. This is a whole lot. And then finally something interesting. Slice of life. But it's like a rom-com. I was hoping this would just be straight up slice of life. It's a manga. Let's see how people feel about the manga. Let's check my phone messages quickly because I forgot I was like in the middle of talking to someone. Okay, there was no progress on that front. Okay, we're all good. We want the one that is just called Temple. What in the hell is this, by the way? Huh, okay. It is literally just called Temple. That didn't help. Tenpuru. No one can live on loneliness. What's the... Okay. Search for this person. Because Temple is too generic. Tenpuru. This is actually pretty high for one that has the suggestive tag. Harem is a little discouraging, but slice of life is fine. I don't know, it's something. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. Maybe this is just going to be another catch-up season. Like this, I don't know what this is. This is the second season. Another second season. There's another Gohan's show. I mean, this kind of sounds funny. Is this a manga? This one is like, I'm probably just going to put the manga on the to-read list and move on. It's a 4-koma. Yeah. This looks fun. Not much scanlated yet, but pretty good reviews. Gohan's. I don't know. Maybe we give this one a try too. We give Gohan's 2 shakes at it this season to try to make up for Handshakers. Pastry, set to become the next lord of the destitute dominion of... Whoa, alright. In a previous life. Well, the cooking focus is fine, but that's about it. Madhouse. Improper pluralization. Humanity's dream. Crystal humanoid technology. What the hell? But yeah, this could actually be really good. Because it's like Madhouse is adapting it. You know, I don't think they would do that unless there was like something to this. The plot line has been made to sound stupid, but it actually could be pretty interesting. We got the award-winning tag. Not a lot of reviews, not a lot of, but actually very strong reviews. Like, this score is higher than it should be because the very few number of scores using whatever crazy Bayesian formula they use. Let's check manga updates is the long and short of that. Which also uses like a weird Bayesian rating thing, but I see. But the award-winning tag is like very intriguing. Let's look at the comments. Okay. Oh, I had notifications. What are my notifications? Dumb. That's rude. What's wrong with this guy? Why is this dumb? I guess it's like an endearing dumb. What kind of postings do you have? I'm gonna come along and comment dumb on them too. Person seems just rude. All these negative comments. Pointless character. So lame. But, you know, some good series that they're commenting on, so, you know. Okay, let's... Could be interesting. The fact that it's Madhouse, I think, is worth a lot of points. In another world! My god. Will we ever see the end of Isekai? It's been going on way longer than the moe boom, than the battle shonen boom, than the sports anime boom. It's like FPSs in video games, where it's like we kept going through different cycles of popular genres, and then we got to FPSs, and it just never changed again. That's how isekais feel. And it's also similar in that I don't care about FPSs at all, and I also don't care about isekais. Orphan, Eccentric Disciple, generic looking action series. Okay, this is silly. Silverlink. This one has a little more potential because it's not isekai. Again, it's like reverse isekai of adventuring or not adventuring, just silly stuff. Gender swap. Some okay ratings despite no chapters. What are the comments like? Just complaining about no series, no chapters. Demon Lord is a guy cross-dressing. Alright, I don't know. It's like something. Hey, wow, more Monogatari. Whoa, what? Is Shaft doing it? Okay. I don't know. More Bang Dream. Milk. Oh, wow. All right. I'm sold. What is this studio? I don't care. I'm sold. It's a manga. Definitely want to read this manga. Full Metal Alchemist author talking about her life on a farm. Sounds awesome. plan to read and plan to watch. Why not? Cardfight Vanguard, Shadowverse, whatever. Some leftovers. Some movies. Gotta watch this. Definitely gonna watch this. When does it come out again? I hope it's playing in Toronto somewhere. I imagine so. I gotta go see that. Sandland, new OVA and new video game. 2023, the year of Sandland, for no fucking reason. It's just time. I don't know what strategic genius decided to pull this one out from the obscurities of Toriyama's early work, but I love this series. They serialized it in Shonen Jump right when Shonen Jump was starting, and it was just such a blast, such a novelty to read another Toriyama series that wasn't Dragon Ball. I would like to watch this. Kamikaze Doga is involved with it. I would love to watch this in August. Okay, sure. More Sailor Moon, the Resident Evil movie, Quebico. Huh? I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. More Osumatsu-san, Shin-chan. Okay. More Fate, Baki. Here we go. Banger. Gonna try to watch this too. Hopefully it'll be in Toronto. The last one was in Toronto. Finally, more UFO. It's crazy how long this has been going on. The UFO saga. I remember hearing that some animators on this were saying, "Oh, I got into UFO in high school. It was like my favorite series back in high school." And that other animators were just like, ah. But yeah, the first season came out in what, 2013? I'm just looking at KyoAni stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Now I'm just like, is there KyoAni series that I've missed? But yeah, it's been going for a while. Maybe 2015? Yeah, 2015. So it's been 8 years. People's life can change a lot in 8 years, but we're still watching UFO. Tonikaku kawaii. More Love Live. This could be interesting. Who knows? Okay, we are nearing. This got some sort of OVA. I like this manga. It's very silly. Sure. Okay. Pretty slim pickings. Let's make our list. For sure. And then Jujutsu. Kaisen 2. Maybe Zom 1 Hundo. Give Gohan's another chance. I forgot my the girl I like forgot her glasses. That's what that one's called in English. Let's make maybe. Because at least it's there's something going on. You got mind games and stuff. I don't know. Nah, I don't even want to put it in maybe. It looks stupid. My senpai is small and cute. Shiro Seijo Tokuro Bokushi. Hulk. Temple. できる猫は今日も憂鬱。You know, even this is like in maybe. The pickings are so slim. I'm gonna put this like Crawley, and then maybe, and then these ones are probably, they have like enough factors, and then these ones are maybe. Kizoku. Okay. That's it. All right. not our best season, but I'm gonna make my pick that this is gonna be like phenomenal, and this is gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna love it. And I'm gonna go, she's just like me for real, cause she grew up on the farm. Okay, bye.